Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Draymond Green out here slapping dudes, choking dudes, kicking dudes in the nuts, tearing up the NBA. This man out here acting a fool. The Warriors gave him $100 million to be what? An enforcer? A thug? So Draymond is out here, thugging and bugging, doing whatever the hell he wants, punching dudes out, choking dudes out, slapping dudes, kicking dudes in the nuts, doing whatever he want to do. Straight thugging and bugging. And everybody in the NBA is afraid of Draymond. All these players, they're afraid. He's like the boogeyman, basically. Everybody's afraid of Draymond. Why? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know why they are so afraid of Draymond Green, but nobody's willing to put hands on him. I'm surprised nobody have put hands on Draymond Green yet in the last decade or whatever. So this man is out here just doing whatever he want, acting a fool. The last situation, he choked out Gobert. They gave him a slap on the wrist. And I knew that little punishment they gave him wouldn't have done anything. I knew that would have no effect on Draymond's Green behavior. He got suspended. They charged him like 700 and something thousand or whatever. And I knew that was nothing. That is not going to change or deter Draymond from doing what he's doing. No. So here we go again. Just last night, the man done knocked out Nurkic. So Draymond is just out here, man, doing whatever he wants, living that thug life on the basketball court, and nobody's willing to put hands on him. He choked out Gobert. You would think Karl Anthony Towns would do something. Nope. He punched out Nurkic, and nobody on the Suns did anything. So they just stood there and watched. And that's crazy. I don't understand why are people so afraid of Draymond. What about Draymond screams, "Be afraid of me"? I don't get it. But this is the times we're in. The NBA is soft as cotton, and nobody is willing to step in, put hands on Draymond or check him. Nobody. So the man is free to do whatever he wants. And the Warriors gave him $100 million to do what? All he's doing is fighting, basically. Hitting people. That's it. So they paid Draymond $100 million to be an enforcer, a thug. That's all he's doing. They could have went to the G League and paid somebody $1 million to do the same thing. They could have saved about $90 to $99 million. Go to the G League, grab anybody who's, on that time and pay him to be an enforcer. Because that's all Draymond Green is doing is being an enforcer. He's not playing basketball. The Warriors are struggling, barely staying afloat. Just last night, they lost to the Suns. Draymond got thrown out. And Steve Kerr is not going to step in as a coach and check this dude like nobody's checking Draymond. And he's just doing whatever he wants. Draymond is out here thugging and bugging, doing whatever he wants. And all they're doing, Adam Silver, is, a slap on the wrist. He needs a more severe punishment. Draymond Green needs to be severely punished. They need to suspend him like maybe 25 games, something like Ja Morant. Something that's going to really shake him up and set him straight. Because unless you do that, this man don't care. He's out here just doing whatever he wants. And I don't know why the Warriors paid him $100 million. To do what? As you can see last night, Steph Curry's over there kicking the chairs. He's frustrated. Like, yo, I'm out here getting my ass kicked. You're over here, knocking people out, getting thrown out. And I'm out here losing games and I'm frustrated. So Steph is trying to do everything in his power so they could possibly make the playoff. And Draymond Green is doing everything in his power to negate that. Now make that make sense. So this dude is out here acting a fool, man. And the whole NBA is afraid of Draymond. No one has yet to put hands on this man. And he's out here thugging and bugging. Draymond is out here thugging and bugging. And nobody's doing anything. So, Richard Jefferson, he called out Draymond Green after he punched Nurkic. And he said he's hurting the NBA, which he is. At the end of the day, it's a business. And this dude is out here hurting the business, doing dumb shit. Out here fighting, slapping people, kicking dudes in the nuts, all sorts of madness. I'm surprised he's not putting dudes in figure fours, I'm surprised he's not power bombing dudes, choke slamming dudes. He might as well be a wrestler. Because Draymond is out here just, whooping ass, man. I'm not going to lie. Draymond is out here whooping ass, man. And nobody on the opposition or in the NBA is willing to put hands on this man. Everybody's afraid of him. They're shook. He's the boogeyman. Draymond is the Undertaker of the NBA. Straight Debo in the league, beating dudes up, punking everybody, and all they could do is watch. Nobody's willing to step in. That's crazy. So this is what Richard Jefferson had to say. Dre, what are you doing, man? You're too important and you're too good. This is getting to a space where you're hurting the game. What you are doing is bad for the game of basketball, and you are good for the game of basketball. But what you're doing, my brother, is bad for the game. Come on. So that's what Richard Jefferson had to say to Draymond, and I agree. This dude is out here just acting a fool, losing his mind. Like, control your emotions, man. I understand he's an emotional person. But that doesn't give you the right to smack dudes, slap dudes, punch dudes, choke dudes. Like, with all this emotion and extra energy, you might as well go join the WWE. Go sign up and become a wrestler, man. That might work out because all this extra energy and emotion that you got all built up, you could go join the WWE, become a wrestler. Now you have a reason to choke slam dudes, slap them, kick them in the nuts, do power bombs, figure fours, and all that stuff you want to do on the court. You could do it in the ring. Just go become a wrestler. That's it. And this is what happened because the NBA is soft and there are no enforcers. And I don't look at Draymond as a tough guy. No. To me, Draymond doesn't strike me as a tough guy. He's just smart enough to know that there's no tough guy in the league. There are no enforcers. There's no one who's going to stop him. Draymond is smart enough to know that. After all the incident through the years, he knows that there's nobody who's going to check him. And with knowing that, he's going to do what he want to do because he knows none of these players on these teams are tough. There's nobody in the league that is going to actually put hands on him. So he's free to do what he want. He's thugging and bugging. The man is out here whooping and, knocking dudes over. All sorts of madness. Draymond is out here running wild, acting a fool. And the league gave him a slap on the wrist the last time. And I said it. I said, that ain't going to do nothing. Come on, that's peanuts. He lost a few 100,000. That ain't nothing. The man is making 100 million. He don't care. And I was right. Because here we are again. Here we go again. Barely a few weeks later. Barely. Like 2 weeks later. About 2 weeks later or whatever. And Draymond is at it again. He's at it again. He's out here thugging and bugging. Draymond is out here on his Tupac, straight thugging and bugging. And nobody's going to stop him. The league got to finally say, you know what? Enough is enough, man. We're sick of this nonsense. The same way Draymond cost the Warriors the championship in 2016. Because if he didn't kick LeBron in the nuts or call him the B word, more than likely the Warriors would have won the chip. But Draymond, as usual, is always hurting the team. And at this stage in his career, come on, man, you're a champion. You are a professional. You're a super veteran. And you're still behaving like a rookie. Come on, Draymond. And you got Steph out here stressed. This man is out here stressed. Steph out here trying to pull this team to the playoff. Wiggins ain't performing. Klay Thompson ain't performing. So Steph is on an island by himself. One-man band trying to pull this team, trying to win games. And Draymond is out here doing everything in his power to negate that whole situation. Make it make sense. I know Steph Curry is frustrated with Draymond, but he's not going to say anything. No one is going to say anything to Draymond because they're all shook of him. He's the boogeyman. Not even Steve Kerr. Everybody's spooked. I've never seen something like this. And Draymond is not a tough guy. That's the part that's crazy to me. I don't view him as a tough guy. A loudmouth? Yes, he's a loudmouth. He talk a lot of trash and he's loud. Okay. A tough guy? No. He ain't no Charles Oakley. No, he's not. Haslam? No, he's not. So I don't see him in that light. I just think Draymond knows the era he's in, the times we're in, and he's taking full advantage. He's trying to build up his rep, basically. He's trying to build up a reputation as a tough guy. But he's not. He's over here pump faking the funk. And I'm not buying it. But these dudes in the NBA, they're so soft, they're afraid to check this man. Draymond is out here punking everybody, and nobody's going to step up and say, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. Which player is going to step up? The one dude I know for a fact Draymond can't do that to is Carmelo. Ain't no way in hell Draymond could do that to Carmelo. It would be a brawl. But Melo is retired, but that's another story. So, I mean, Draymond antics, man. This man keeps on with his crazy antics, constantly hitting people, constantly getting into arguments, and he just can't control his emotion. Once again, I know he's an emotional person. I get it. Maybe you need to go to therapy if he isn't already. Do what you got to do, man, to stop this nonsense because this is out of hand. This is way out of hand now. This is beyond out of hand. He's constantly jeopardizing other players' health with his crazy antics. And this shit is crazy because nobody is willing to step up and slap this man upside his head. No player in the NBA. They're all soft. They're scared. They're soft. Nobody has a backbone. And this is the modern NBA. No defense. No backbone. Everybody's all soft. Scary ass mother. You know what? This is the NBA we're in. And Draymond Green is taking full advantage because he knows nobody's going to step to him. He knows this. Who's going to step to him? Nobody. So you had the incident with Gobert and nobody on the Timberwolves did anything. Now you have the incident last night with Nurkic and nobody on the Suns did anything. You're talking about an entire team watching one guy do whatever he wants. One player do whatever the hell he wants. And nobody's willing to step in and say, okay, Draymond, checkmate. Enough is enough. So I'm going to see what the league is going to do about this whole situation, man. Because they got to finally teach this man a lesson. They got to check this dude. The slap on the wrist thing is over. That didn't work, clearly. That didn't work, as I expected. I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew that wasn't going to work, that little slap on the wrist bullcrap. It's about time he needs to be punished by the NBA and by the Warriors. They got to punish this dude, man. Like, they need to make an example out of Draymond Green. Set him straight because he's out here just thugging and bugging. Draymond Green is out here thugging and bugging. Straight like that. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. Holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.